Good morning. Good morning. I'm back. Drop me a comment if you're live, either on Instagram or Facebook. I'm going to try. And also YouTube. Drop me a comment if you're here. Hi, good morning. I'm back. Hello, Megan. How are you? Let me just drop in here. Welcome back. I'm back. I know. It's only gone for 2 days, but I was supposed to be gone for 1 day, so feels a little bit daunting coming back to reality from where I was, and it's raining today. So, okay. I'm on Instagram as well as Facebook. So if you're here, there we go. The comments are rolling in, but I didn't see it. Hi, welcome back to Friday Favorites. Oh, hi from Florida. Hi, Connie. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Kathy. Kathy's already here in painting. It's Friday. It is Friday. I have a lot going on, but I did this to myself. I'm on Instagram too, but I'm not sure it'll show up as well as it will on Facebook because I've got 2 cameras. Can you guys hear me, by the way? I'm testing something out. Can you hear me? I'm just going to ask right away, how is the sound before I get started, unlike last week or this week? Loud and clear. Hello, everybody. It is Friday Favorites. So what is my Friday Favorites? By the way, I pulled my Friday Favorites this morning together. I was really tired last night. So I'm back. I'm on Instagram Live as well. Sound is good on Instagram. Megan is over there. And I will hold things up. So I'm live in my studio every Friday at 8 a.m. I'm live talking about my favorites. I first off want to say thank you all for understanding that on Wednesday I was supposed to be spending Tuesday night, one night at the beach. I've got a last minute invite from 2 wonderful, very kind friends who said, come on and visit them in their RV at the beach. I don't really have a lot of time right now. I was gone last Friday. Obviously, I was gone last weekend. So I don't really have a lot of time. But I realized in life there are moments to just pause and go. Life is too short. So I went. I did not even take clothing for 2 days, nor did I take my camera stand. And on Wednesday, when I woke up and they were like, stay another night, I was thinking about the quantity of undergarments that I packed. Luckily, my mother said, always go prepared, which I was. I didn't have my camera stuff. I did have my art journaling stuff, but I was also unaware of what we would be doing at 5:30. So next time I do that and I go away, I will take my camera stand and I will just go live. That's the great thing about the business that I'm in. I actually travel with my art supplies all the time. So it's not really a stretch to have that stuff. I just didn't have a camera stand nor a plan. I had plenty of good Wi-Fi and I actually worked. I sat in the RV for 5 or 6 hours while everybody was doing whatever, taking naps, living their best life. And I worked all afternoon. I got a lot done. So it's great. Anyway, so thank you so much for understanding. Everybody was like, take the time off. You do so much. Thank you. I was like, I just want to be live and hanging out with you all. So I missed you. I'm happy to be back. So every Friday, I'm here talking about my favorites. I have some video stuff that I'm going to be recording this morning. It is raining outside. I'm working from home. I'm doing the laundry juggling. I am staying in tonight. I am recording video content. So if my business partner is there and watching, that's what I'll be doing. Send the list right now. I'm going to need it. And I'm going to get my calendar set for March. I didn't realize that we jumped into March without me knowing. It is March 4th. I didn't even pay my daughter's rent. I had to do that from the beach. So I have just been a little bit off key, but I'm back and thank you so much. My business partner is back as well. And so that has been great to be able to catch up and have her holding me accountable, as does Anne. So Friday favorites, it was great. I woke up this morning and did my Friday favorites and A lot of it was inspired from being on the road and being away and talking about things that I travel with or I take with me. And actually was sitting there with those two lovely ladies, my friends, Dina and Penny, both members of your Artful Journey, by the way. And it's very nice to see them arting. That's not a word. Arting on the road as well, literally, RV. So that was really refreshing. All right, my first Friday favorite, which by the way, I did get these to the blog this morning. I will upload the video. If you are looking for any of my favorites, and I will share these as I go, I was very good this morning and got this covered. If you're on Instagram, I'm sorry, I can't share the links with you because I'm not able to operate everything so much, but I'll be able to hold things up. So my Friday favorites, good morning to Rita. My Friday favorites are already posted. I do have links. All right. Last mixed media thing I did, I was using these right here. Okay. And everybody was like, what is holding up your artwork? And I actually had these. I will tell you what these are. These are pyramids. They're painter pyramids. I happen to be in the construction industry, or I have a degree in construction. I've worked with a lot of painters. And at one time in my life, I'm showing that on the screen. In one time in my life, I saw this painter using these little things. And I thought, oh, these would be cool because I was actually doing demos for paint pouring. And they work fantastic. These are by Hyde. I actually I'm going to finally throw away the wrapper. I think they're like $9 on Amazon, I want to say. So I'm giving you the link to those. What do I do with these? You're probably wondering. Oh, I can probably hold these up. Hi, Deborah. Good morning. Okay. So I gave you the link. But the links are all in my post. So here we go. This is as simple as it is. Hold on. I'm going to share. I'm sorry. I can't share. All right. Oh, these are my Friday favorites. I'm finally throwing the packaging away. I was able to find these. You basically put these down on your work surface. Now, these hold like 200 pounds. So they hold me. But basically, I stick them, not my lipstick. I just stick them under my work when I'm drying stuff. Or I'm paint pouring. So I'm going to hold these up here. That's all they do. It just elevates it off the work surface. So my work is now off the work surface. Hold on. There we go. All right. So it just elevates it off the ground. Hello, creative downtime. It elevates you off the ground for your work surface. I've used these in paint pouring a lot. They're super handy. I just have them always on. I usually just stick them in the corner where the wood is, but sometimes I just stick them right there. And that everything just pours off and goes that way when you're drawing too. And anytime I'm using a sealer, does it dry faster? No, it just keeps it off the ground. Also, I like to keep my work surface clean. So if you were in Mixed Media last Monday for Mixed Media Makers, I was using these and I said they would be one of my Friday favorites, and I sealed the project. I don't think it dries any faster. However, I will say this, Lisa with 2 S's, my fan that I have off to the side that I dry everything with only goes down so low. So if I stick something on the work surface directly, it's missing the direct air. So by elevating it, I'm able, and by the way, you can stack them up to get them higher. It's not much higher, but it works. So that's what those are. Everybody was asking me about them. I saw them on a construction site. I don't even know how many to a package. I'll tell you that because I'm going to throw the package away. I saved it. Here they are. Here's the package. 10 of them. I don't know why you would need 300 of them, but if you had a really large canvas, it doesn't matter. I'm not adding weight on them. It holds 200 pounds. And here's the picture. And this is exactly how I saw them used. They were used when somebody was redoing some kitchen cabinets. And see, it keeps the cabinets off the ground when you're painting. Super handy. Oh, look at that. Furniture. Didn't even think about that. All right. All right, packaging is going bye-bye. I don't need this anymore. Okay? Does that help? I like them. I use them all the time. Put this away. Next item up for bid. No, what's my next item? There's nothing up for bid. Oh, speaking of paint, this is another one of my favorites. I actually got this not too long ago. I've tried a lot of these. You're wondering what this is. Okay. It's a battery operated paint mixer. That's what that is, a battery operated paint mixer. So you just open the bottle of paint. I really don't want to do this right now, but you open the bottle of paint. I use this really if it's above the shake. Like if I can just, and I use my paints a lot. They're all behind me. I use my paints a ton, but if they've been sitting, sometimes they'll separate. And so I basically just stick this in. That was a demo. It's a Badger paint mixer. That's all that is. Somebody caught me using it and they were like, what is that thing? I wasn't sure I really loved it. But it's working great. The last one I bought just kind of died 3 mixes in and I was not pleased with it. I returned it. So this one I've been pretty happy with. Now, don't think that I'm going out and mixing gallons of paint with this. All right. It's not used for a gallon of paint. It's used for your small little paints. I think this ideally is used for airbrushing as well. And like those little tester paints, because it's got the small head on it, but it works plenty good in those paints. It works plenty good in these paints. And I leave it right in front of me. And then when I go to clean it, it's telescoping or something. I could take it apart. I don't take it with me because I don't take my acrylic paints with me. I just dip it in water, the end, wash it off. Does that help? Again, that is a Badger paint mixer. All right. Item number 3 in my favorites this month or this week. And I was thinking about these because I'm going to use these with your artful journey. My set is 40, but I just showed a set of 30. I'll show a set of 15. Here they are. I'm holding them up. They are water soluble wax pastel crayons, basically, is what they are. So I have a set of 40 here. I started with a set of like 10. So I listed in my Amazon favorites, which by the way, you can get to. I listed these and I think I listed them in 15 and 30. It was kind of like the go-between. I think we're going to use these with your artful journey soon. We'll use them in Mixed Media Makers because they're part of, but I was thinking about this and I'm going to be recording content. So I pulled these out. I actually take this set of 10 with me when I'm traveling. So, and I think they're just the primaries that I have. I have a link to those as well in my Amazon favorites. By the way, I made it easy and on Amazon, if you want to go to my favorites are listed like separately. All right. Does that help? I love them. They're water soluble. I used to use them a ton. In fact, a lot of mine are really worn down. I have to order them. But I love them. I love them. I love them. Okay. That was a pick because I was actually thinking about postcards this week when we were traveling. And my friend pulled out her postcards and it just got me thinking. When I'm traveling, I like to take things with me. So I'll share the next item. You guys asked me, do you have any videos using them? I do. I'd have to look for them, Tarita. I'm going to be using with your artful journey and Mixed Media Makers. I'd have to search. I didn't pull them out. And I didn't have time this morning other than to wake up, start my 18 loads of laundry and empty my dishwasher, clean my counters. I didn't have time to show some work. But the next thing when I share my postcards, I have some things. All right. What is the next item you're wondering? Okay. This is just a side. It is art related. And I shared it and people were like, where did you get that? And every time I send a note to somebody, oh, did I not save them? Hold on. I'll show you what the cover looks like. I might not be able to. I didn't save it. Well, that's okay. I'm looking for my favorites. You'll be able to go to the link. Whenever I send a note to somebody, I've been this way my whole life. I like my notes to be appropriate, like themed appropriate. So I've had these notepads for years. My mom bought them for me, and I think I bought at one time like 5 or so of them. And I'm now on my last one. So I just ordered another set before I shared them with you. I got this from, I can't remember the name of the store, but it used to be kind of popular. Not Spencer's. I think they went out of business. Oh, and I already have notes. Every one of the notepads, and this is so silly, they're like different artist related things. So when I write a thank you note to somebody, I probably should have something customized with my logo on it, but these just make me happy every time. My favorite one, they all have art related items on it. Oh, I guess I could be doing this too. Hold on. There we go. They all have art related items, and I just think they're adorable. See, and there's a lot of them. I'll show you my favorite. By the way, I only write with fountain pens, so that's appropriate for me. I always go in and use my favorite one. I know, see, there's a lot. There's a lot of designs. Oh, I started over. See, oh, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. I write on it, so I go in and steal that. So anytime you get a handwritten note from me, if you get a handwritten note from me, that might not be good though. This is my favorite notepad. It's super, I don't even know the size, but it has 100 sheets in it. And I've used this forever. And I love it. I don't even know how much it was on Amazon. I got this out of a store and I bought like 5 of them. So I think I gave the link. I'm not sure if I did or not. There we go. Oh, it's $3.99. Is it available? I don't even know if it's available. All right. I should have looked. It looks like it's available. But if you're ever in, like, I can't think of the name of that store. I think they did have Spencer's at one time. All right. I don't even know. Is Spencer still? Oh my goodness, Connie, I am writing that down. I write with only fountain pens. I mean, you've seen me write with the like I probably favorite. I have disposable fountain pens. I love fountain pens. And I even collect the pricey ones. Somebody got me a fountain pen when I graduated from college, a Mont Blanc one. And it was like, it just changed how I wrote. Also slowed me down. So you would love information on fountain pens. I am a fountain. My favorite 2 are a cross one, but the rest I buy disposables. I wrote that down. I would never have ever thought fountain pens would be a thing. I love them. At work, they call me fancy pants sometimes because I'll go, hold on, let me write that down. And I pull out a fountain pen. I love okay, I'm not going to get off on a tangent. So we'll do a thing on fountain pens. All right. I just brought some James Davenports. They're on sale. I still have not used them. I have some of those as well. Yep. Her company had sent me a bunch of fountain pens when I mentioned fountain pens some one time. All right. My last item that I want to talk about. Is it my last? I think so. My last item that I would like to talk to, which kind of goes into travel, which I'll talk about. I love postcards. And this came up over the weekend. These are the postcards I'm talking about today. I also like honey mule postcards. I will feature those at another time because I love that they come in a tin container. But these are Strathmore watercolor postcards. This conversation came up yesterday. This was so great. The 2 ladies I was traveling with, one of them had them and I was like, oh my God, I always used to have these in my travel bag and I didn't. And what she does when she's RVing is she creates postcards from the various places she was at. And I thought that was a really grand idea and I haven't shared them in a while. And these are all postcards that I'll put my other camera on. I'll put both cameras on. Sorry, I can't really show this on Instagram, but feet. I got a lot happening over here. Now, these are watercolor postcards. However, you can use them for acrylics. So these are a lot that I have used. I've done a watercolor. Oh, I have a watercolor postcard class, don't I, to share? And do you have that link? If you're interested in postcards, I'm a postcard junkie. And the other thing about postcards that I love, and I will give you one story before I leave. See, the postcards already printed on the back. So they're very sturdy. And I love them. They work great. You can see them here. So most of these are all acrylics. These tags I can't find, so I gotta find them. All right, they work great. The watercolor, they work for watercolor and acrylic. I used to have a bunch of them. If my did anybody take my postcard class? This just hit me. I don't even know why that hit me. It's one of my best-selling classes, and it's available to purchase, I think. I'm gonna look, because I might be saying something that is not necessarily true. If you're interested in a watercolor postcard class, I do have one. It is located through your... Okay, well, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on the World Wide Web. Alrighty, that's all I have to say about that, because I can't find the link. Oh, wait a minute. Deborah just said oh my God, your postcard class changed my life in so many ways. Oh, here we go. Just finished the 5th one. I took it last fall. Okay, so this wasn't something that I imagined. Took it last fall. It is a great introduction to watercolors, experimenting, small surfaces. Here we go, Lisa. I love these. I do put those in an envelope so they don't get damaged. Yeah, I usually do too. But if I'm traveling, I just throw them. So there we go. I love this. Wait a minute. Deborah started a postcard ministry. Well, I love that. Oh my God. Taking your passion and turning it into something even greater. Thank you for saying that. I had no clue. Thank you, Deborah. I don't always know. So I like these, and I also like the Hana Mule ones. So I'll share those in a future edition of Friday Favorites. Well, guys, what time is it? It's finally Friday. I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. Okay, here's my postcard story. My aunt passed away. Very sad. Oh, sorry, Anne. Thank you. I don't think I put blush on today. My aunt passed away, and her best friend, who I had met once at my grandmother's memorial, I'm very much connected with her. Her name is Norma, but I call her Natasha for various reasons, because I give everybody, hello, Fiona. All right, on Instagram. So speaking of posters or postcards, so if you ever want to make somebody feel special, send them a postcard, because that does make people feel very special. You send them a painted postcard, that will make them feel even more special, because that's a piece of you. But upon my aunt's passing, I had a very difficult time at the memorial, and she came up to me, held my hand. We may have slipped a bottle of Fireball in. She's that kind of beautiful lady, and kind of walked me through that weekend, and came back, and a couple weeks later, I had a postcard from Michigan from her travels in an RV, brought tears to my eyes, and she said she can't be a replacement to my aunt. However, she used to mail postcards to my aunt in all of their travels, and I am now the beneficiary of said postcards. So she sends those to me, and I stick those on my mirror, and they're going up my mirror in the morning. They're also a piece of home, because they're all from Michigan. And then she also at Christmas time sends me a glass blown ornament from Henry Ford Museum, which is where I grew up. So I didn't grow up in the museum. I grew up going to that museum, and my dad worked for Ford right across the street. So it brings lots of really good memories back to me because it's such a piece of me and who I am. So anyway, I got to talking to my girlfriend, and she had those postcards and says when she's traveling, she paints postcards and she sends them to me. And that made me feel really good. All right. That's it for Friday favorites. That's it. I thank you so much. Love your artworks, especially beautiful backgrounds you make. It has inspired me to try digital drawing apps. Well, you know what? Oh my God. Speaking of talking about my aunt, Glenda, this is so funny. People come into your life, When my aunt passed, weirdly enough, I know this lady, Glenda. There she is. I'll just pop her in there. She said, "Hi, Tracy." Isn't this weird how life works? She worked with my aunt. So she knew my aunt through work. And so right away when I went home, and she knew. Okay, that all is wonderful. Thank you so much for letting me share a little bit more than I wanted to. Let's see. I will be back live. By the way, Mixed Media Makers, your Artful Journey members, new content will be coming out to you ASAP. We figured out our video issue. I downloaded the video to large because it's a longer process. So we figured out that problem. I believe we're getting February uploaded. I think my biz partner already handled that. Thank you, Donna. I love you too, Lisa, with 2 S's. Very much so. Thank you for letting me throw it all out there. That's number 1. I will work on my calendar. I will list all the lives: Mixed Media Monday, Your Artful Journey, Wine with Wine, and Morning Meditation. I'll get those posted today, I hope. I'm working all weekend with one small break. I'm going to work all weekend. I already told my team I would be recording stuff. I will be doing that. I will be uploading it, lists, the whole 9 yards. But tomorrow night, I have a date. It's not what you think. I have a date with Garth Brooks. Okay. And of course, it is going to be cold and raining. So today, Connie, I'm heading to Tractor Supply to find rain garb. I don't care if I get wet. I don't care about the rain. I'm a little worried. I don't do too well in crowds. Didn't realize when I bought the tickets, which by the way, I bought 4. If anybody wants to go, I got 2 extra. I bought 4 tickets, not seated together. So this will become all of my, when I go to a movie, I prefer to go to a movie alone because I don't want people chewing in my ear or talking to me. I just don't know that when I go to a Garth Brooks concert, I want to sit by myself. We're going to work that out. But yes, I'm going to be going, and I have to come right back tomorrow. I cannot spend the night in another place. I can't. I'm not packing another bag. I physically do want to be home tomorrow night and warm and in my cuddly bed. So I don't care what time. I don't stay up late. There's a lot of issues with tomorrow night, but I'm going to go. This morning I woke up and said, I'm just going to sell those tickets. I have seen Garth Brooks in concert 3 times. And I'm going again. Every time I've seen him, though, has been indoors. I have not been sitting outside. So I don't mind getting wet. I don't mind actually the cold, but it's put cold and wet together. And we were supposed to get rain on Thursday, Friday, and now it's like coming down in heaps today and then tomorrow. So, yes, I will be, I have a date. And I'm sorry, Trisha Yearwood. Garth wants to leave with me. Kidding. Not breaking that couple up. Okay, I'm going to go turn off Instagram. Thank you. I wanted to pop on here live when I can. And I will chat with you guys later. All right, hold on. And now, all right, I'll save that. And have a fantastic weekend. I'm heading to a ballet competition with my daughter for the weekend. I miss those days. Take advantage, Danielle, of all of those days because they're gone so quickly. Your kids don't need you to go to ballet competitions anymore. Cheryl said, I saw Garth Brooks at the State Fair before he was famous. It was a free concert. Do you know who I saw at the State Fair before he was famous? 2 people, actually. Now they're married. Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Yeah, I saw them. Like Tim McGraw didn't have anything going there. And touched his feet before he was married to Faith Hill, because I think Faith Hill doesn't really like people touching him, which is fine. Not a toucher. I just touched his boot or bottom of his jeans. All right. So yes, this weekend, think of me. And if you see me hyperventilating, having a panic attack, it's because I don't like crowds. And I believe this is the biggest concert that has ever happened at Petco in San Diego. So I'm hoping that everybody decides to stay home because it's raining. That's what I'm hoping. And I have to figure out now how we're going to get there. So I've got a lot of things that is warranting me just selling those tickets, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to face my fears. I'm going to go and go. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'll make the most of it. Have a wonderful weekend. By the way, we are live every Wednesday here on my Facebook page. See, my non-crowd lovers, it's just everything I go against. Like, plus, I'm not sure I really like the idea that I bought 4 tickets not seated by one another, because I also, if I get lost in a crowd and I don't know where I'm at, it's another reason for me to have a panic attack. So I'm already anticipating. I'm already revving up for it. Thank you guys so much for enjoying these Friday favorites. And it excites me to pull things out. Excuse me. Excuse me, that was my tea. It incites me to pull things out and try them again. And so I was thinking about your artful journey and working with those crayons. Okay? That's what I was thinking about. Have a wonderful day. Before I do anything else that's going to embarrass me, have a great day. If you need me, I'm here working from home in the rain, doing laundry. I will enjoy it. I'm one of those people who will make the most of it. We're going to laugh through this, I hope. I already warned the people I'm going with. If I'm paralyzed in the corner, please just give me a safe zone. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. I cannot wait to paint again with you live. I do not like missing our Wednesdays. I will see you next Wednesday at 5:30. Thank you for joining me for Friday favorites. By the way, the replay of this video and all of my other Friday favorites are on my website, Tracy Weinsaffel Studios. Under my blog, you can find all of it there. Any of the past Friday favorites. If you're looking for me to feature something like fountain pens in the future, I will do that. Thinking that will be next week. I don't know. Let me know. I'll feature whatever you want. Talk to you all soon. Have a great weekend.